Imagine this. You're having a smooth, engaging conversation with a woman. The chemistry is flowing effortlessly. Then out of nowhere, she drops a simple phrase. Nothing too obvious, nothing too dramatic. But if you know what to listen for, you'll realize she just revealed something important. Because here's the truth. Women don't always express their feelings directly. Instead, they communicate through hints, subtext, and subtle cues. The problem? Most men completely miss these signs. Hello, everyone. Today I want to share with you an important truth that every man needs to understand in order to build respect from women immediately during my research on female psychology and the factors that drive attraction. I came across a saying that made me rethink everything. That's why today, we're breaking it all down. We're diving into 5 key phrases a woman says when she's developing feelings for you. Some sound playful, some seem innocent, and others are so subtle that most guys would never even notice them. But once you understand what they mean, you'll be able to recognize attraction before it fully develops. Let's get started. 1. I don't usually do this, but the hidden confession. When a woman likes you, she often won't say it outright. Instead, she'll drop subtle verbal breadcrumbs, phrases that seem casual but carry a deeper meaning. And one of the biggest giveaways? I don't usually do this, but this simple line is packed with hidden psychology. She could be referring to texting you first, opening up emotionally, or even something physical. But at its core, she's really saying, I don't do this for just anyone, but for you. I'm making an exception. Women are highly aware of how they're perceived. They know their actions are judged, and they understand the importance of maintaining a certain image. So, when she chooses to emphasize that she doesn't usually do something, but is doing it for you, it's a strong sign that she sees you as someone special. More importantly, she didn't have to say it. She could have just taken action and left it at that. But the fact that she verbalizes it, that's the real clue. She wants you to notice how most men mess up. The mistake many guys make is getting overly excited, calling attention to it, or acting like they just unlocked some huge milestone. That's the wrong move. Instead, the best response is to stay calm and confident. Hold eye contact, give her a knowing smile, and say something smooth like, I won't tell anyone if you don't. Or, if you want to add a little playful intrigue, I don't usually hear that, but I'll take it. This keeps the energy light, keeps her engaged, and, most importantly, keeps her interest building. Because now you're not just another guy reacting to her words. You're someone who intrigues, excites, and challenges her. And that's exactly what makes a woman chase you. 2. You're different from other guys. The ultimate green flag. Most men take this phrase at face value, as just a nice compliment. But if you really pay attention, you'll see it's so much more. When a woman tells you, you're different from other guys, she's making a direct comparison. And that's key, because she's not just saying you're unique. She's saying you stand out from the men she's met, dated, or been involved with before. That means one of 2 things. She's had negative experiences with men in the past, and you're a refreshing change. She sees you as uniquely valuable, someone who doesn't fit the typical mold. Either way, this phrase signals that she's beginning to view you as special, as someone who deserves a different level of emotional investment. Why? This phrase matters. There's a psychological concept called contrast bias, which means people don't judge things in isolation. They compare them to what they've experienced before. For example, if a woman has dated emotionally unavailable men, a guy who's secure and present will feel different. If she's used to weak, passive men, a guy with confidence and direction will immediately stand out. That's why this phrase is so powerful. It's not just a passing compliment, it's a sign she's emotionally shifting toward you. And that's a game changer. Decoding. Attraction, 5 hidden phrases. Women say when they're interested. Imagine this. You're having a smooth, engaging conversation with a woman. Everything is flowing naturally. Then suddenly she drops a simple phrase. Nothing too obvious, nothing too dramatic. But if you really listen, you'll realize she just gave herself away. Women don't always express their feelings outright. Instead, they speak in hints, undertones, and subtle cues. The problem? Most men completely miss these signals. That's why today we're breaking it all down. 5 key phrases a woman says when she's starting to develop feelings for you. Some sound playful, others seem innocent, and some are so subtle they'd fly under most guys' radar. But once you understand what they mean, you'll start recognizing attraction before it fully unfolds. Let's dive in. 1. I don't usually do this, but the hidden confession. When a woman is drawn to you, she may not openly admit it. Instead, she'll drop disguised clues, phrases that seem casual but carry a much deeper meaning. And one of the biggest giveaways, I don't usually do this, but this phrase is packed with hidden intention. She could be referring to texting you first, opening up emotionally, or even something physical, but the real message behind her words. This isn't something I do for just anyone, but for you. I'm making an exception. Women are hyper-aware of how they're perceived. They know their actions shape their reputation, and they understand that men judge behavior. So when she chooses to highlight that she doesn't normally do something but is doing it for you, it's a powerful signal that she sees you as special. More importantly, she didn't have to say it. She could have just taken action and left it at that. But the fact that she verbalized it, that's the real clue. She wants you to notice how most men ruin the moment. Some guys get cocky. Yeah, I know I'm amazing. Others get awkward. Thanks. Both are bad moves. The best way to respond? Curiosity. Instead of reacting, try flipping the script. Oh yeah? What do you mean? What kind of guys are you usually around? This subtly shifts the dynamic. Now she's no longer just complimenting you. She's revealing more about her experiences, her past, and how she views men in general. And the more she talks, the deeper the connection grows. Because attraction isn't just about looks or success. It's about how a woman feels in your presence. If you can make her feel understood, intrigued, and drawn in, she'll keep coming back for more. 2. I wish more guys were like you. The silent invitation. This phrase is a huge tell, not just a compliment, but a clear indicator of interest. When a woman tells you, I wish more guys were like you, she's doing 3 things at once. She's singling you out. She's not saying, all men are great. She's saying, you are different. She's expressing frustration with past experiences. Maybe she's been treated poorly, disappointed, or let down. Either way, she sees you as above the rest. She's subtly inviting you to make a move. If she wishes more men were like you, why wouldn't she want to be with you? The psychology of attraction. Through comparison. Women don't experience attraction in isolation. They feel it in comparison to what they've had before. If she's been with selfish men, A guy who listens feels like a breath of fresh air. If she's dated passive guys, a confident man suddenly seems exciting. If she's used to immature men, a man with purpose and ambition becomes irresistible. That's why contrast is everything. When she says, "I wish more guys were like you," she's mentally placing you in a separate category, and once that happens, attraction is already in motion. 3. You're so annoying. The flirty push-pull. This one confuses a lot of men. On the surface, it sounds negative, but in reality, it's one of the biggest signs of attraction. Why teasing works. Teasing has been a flirting technique for centuries because it creates tension, and tension fuels attraction. When a woman is drawn to you, she doesn't want predictability. She craves a little challenge, a bit of playfulness, and a hint of mystery. So when she says, "Ugh, you're so annoying," with a smile or a laugh, what she's actually saying is, "You're getting under my skin, and I kind of like it." Where most guys mess up. Some take it too seriously. "Wait, what did I do?" Some get defensive. "I'm not annoying." Some overcompensate. "No, you're annoying." Wrong. The best way to handle this? Lean into it. "Yeah, but you love it." "Oh, you should see me when I'm really trying." This keeps the energy fun, keeps her engaged, and makes her feel more drawn to you. Because if she's teasing you, she's already invested. Your job. Play along, keep the energy high, and watch how quickly she gets hooked. 4. I feel like I can tell you anything. The emotional connection trigger. This one is different from the rest. It's not about teasing, flirting, or comparison. It's about trust. And trust, that's the foundation of deep attraction. When a woman says, "I feel like I can tell you anything," she's revealing something crucial. She feels safe with you. She feels understood by you. She's letting her guard down. Why? Emotional vulnerability triggers attraction. Research shows that emotional sharing releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. That's why deep conversations create deep connections. So if a woman says this to you, she's not just comfortable. She's emotionally investing in you. And once emotions are involved, attraction skyrockets. Where most men go wrong. Some guys go into therapist mode and start giving advice. Others downplay it or get awkward. Both kill attraction. Instead, respond in a way that mirrors her vulnerability. I really appreciate that. It's rare to have conversations like this. That means a lot. Not everyone knows how to open up like that. This makes her feel validated and connected, which deepens the attraction even more. Final thoughts. Women don't always say, "I like you," but they always give hints. The key is knowing how to decode their words and responding with confidence. Because the men who pay attention to these signals, they never have to chase. Women come to them. Stay sharp. Stay confident. This is your guide to attraction.